time for the Gore N More podcast.
Gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A ball break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll be the sweet soul there. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A ball break, running in the sand, feeling alright.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Gore N More podcast. This is your host with the fucking most, TJ Bowser, and joining me as always, your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
Big Johnny D.
What's going on, Gorehounds?
And the killing machine himself, Bobby Amone.
I'm killing some Skittles right now. Totally improper.
Killing or deep throwing? It's one of the two. Huh?
This is kind of small to deep throat, but I wouldn't know this technique.
That sounds exactly like somebody who does know that technique.
Right?
Shut up, John. Don't do it.
Yeah, Chad knows.
What's killing everybody? Hello, bye.
Oh,
That's
right?
great. So today is November 4th, 2019, and we got a pick and a half for you people. That is Return of the Living Dead. But first, Slice of Life. John, what did you do this week?
This week, I absolutely did nothing. I had a very easy week. Worked. This weekend, I wanted to just take it off because I've been busy the last 3 or 4 weekends. So I said, fuck it. Sat on my ass, played Spider-Man all weekend, and that's about it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Bobby, how was your week, buddy?
It was good. Other than running on 3 hours of sleep for a majority of the weekend, it was good. I was in PA hanging out with my one friend Taylor and my other friend Jen. We were just chilling out. We were trying to go to a haunted hayride, but turns out it was closed. So my last haunt was not meant to be. I was very upset. And then was watching football yesterday and today. I did. Yeah, that's it. There's really nothing else. That was it.
Chad, how was your week?
Chad, TJ, let's go. Get it on.
Well, last week was really, really busy at work, so of course I had to miss the show. Unfortunately, because I really fucking love Halloween, so I didn't get to review with you guys. I'm sorry. So I worked, and then I actually worked myself enough to get a 3-day weekend, which was nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so we got some Christmas shopping done for the kids on Friday.
Oh, don't even go Christmas, please. Do your
No, you know what? I did some this weekend as well, so I'm right there with you, buddy.
Yeah, it's good
Fucking
to get that
hate
out of
all
the
of
way.
you.
I'm not a big fan.
First of all, Bobby,
Festival,
fuck you, because I did my Christmas shopping at Spirits when it's 50% off, so kiss my ass.
Never mind. I love you, John. I love you, John.
Anyways, Chad, continue.
I hope you got our sizes right, John.
I'm extra small.
In the pants.
But other than but yeah, I just got work done, and we're still doing renovations on the house, which unfortunately ran into a snag. Last weekend, when we were renovating the house, we found a huge nest of honeybees in the house.
Honeybees?
Yes. And nobody would come get them because it's this late in the year. They said that they couldn't pollinate enough to make their own food, and they would have died. So we had to exterminate the whole nest. It was sad.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
Chad, choke up on that mic there a little bit, buddy. Get a little bit closer to it. Oh, baby, there we go. So this week I did a podcast with George C. Romero, the living one.
The fact that you have to throw in living.
Well, the other one is George A. Romero.
Yes.
So. We need a George B. Romero to get
And that's how he introduces himself, as Romero the Breathing. It's so fucking great. But anyway, we did that podcast on Saturday. Sunday kind of was just a chill day. We released the Attack of the Clones audio commentary featuring the boys at Broaxium, the handsome Dan Miller, Chris Ryans looks like Luke Cage, and Jared pees the bed. All I hear is Bobby eating. Stop eating. Stop eating.
Chew with your damn mouth closed, you bloody caveman.
Say,
I am a caveman.
I'm just adjusting audio settings here. But anyway, guys, back to the Slice of Life. Doing that do-back stuff, recording podcasts. I apologize for the noise of Skittles being munched on. Bobby is It's time for amateur hour, people. Anyway, moving on with the show. Yeah, just a really busy week over at the Do Back Discussion headquarters, moving stuff along, pumping out content, bringing more stuff to you guys. This Saturday, it will be Adam Marcus on the Rabbit Hole podcast with Mick and I. And
Nice.
tomorrow,
That's gonna be a 3-hour
Great
one.
one. Yeah.
it's going to be a 3-hour one.
No, that's gonna be like 6 hours. I'm telling you, you're gonna not even
If
realize.
TJ fucking cuts it, dude, TJ is just gonna have to fucking yeah.
This is a
Now, wait a
three-parter.
minute. Just think about it. If you do a longer podcast, you got to get more advertisings in there, so it gets the word out.
There you
Think about
go.
it.
Longer
Shit, man.
episodes, more advertising. That's how we do it.
Bro, that's gonna be Rabbit Hole's first 2-parter right there, man.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, this week we got what is it? 1985's Return of the Living Dead, Chad's pick, directed by Dan O'Bannon, written by Dan O'Bannon, and what is all that background noise? John Russo, Ricci.
I don't know where that extra C came from. Sorry.
I don't know where the extra C came from.
Amateur hour on my notes too. Sorry.
Produced by Tom Fox and Graham Henderson, starring Clu Gulager as Bert Wilson, right?
Yes.
James Karen as Frank Johnson, Don Calfa as Ernie Kaltenbrunner, whoever the fuck his name's, Tom Matthews as Freddie Hanscom, Beverly Randolph as Tina. I'm actually wearing my Return of the Living Dead shirt right now. It says Tina on it. Miguel Nunez as Spida, John Fiblin as Chuck. What's up, Chuck? Joel Shepard as Casey, Brian Peck as Scuzz, Linnea Quigley as Trash in the Titties, Mark Ventrellini as Suicide, music by Matt Clifford, Francis Haynes, cinematography by Jules Brenner, edited by Robert Gordon, distributed by Orion, released on August 19th, 1985, runtime of 91 minutes, budget of $4 million, grossed $14.2 million. And
God damn.
Yeah, it was pretty profitable.
Chad?
Pretty good.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Fuck you, Scream Factory!
That's fuck you, you schmuck!
Oh!
Now we're talking about amateur hour.
Yeah, not me.
This is 3 minutes long.
In the dark,
Yeah, I watched it earlier.
Yeah, that's not
something strange is going on.
Did you see that movie, Night of the Living Dead? Sure. They ship those bodies. Well, say hello.
The dead have risen from the grave,
Mister, there's 100 of those things out there.
How many did you say?
100?
and now the question is, how do we get them back into the ground?
Bert, Frank, we have a little problem.
4 left. 10 right.
It's all over everything, stupid asshole! Watch your tongue, boy, if you like this job. I like this job!
Wait. What did the eye chart in the background say?
Bert is. I have it in here. My notes.
Okay. We're going to keep going.
Actually say
Mad science is baffled.
And it's a puzzle. Because technically, you're not alive.
Why do you eat people?
Not people. Brains.
How do you kill something that's already dead?
Well, how do I know, Fred? I don't know. Let me think.
It's not a bad question, Bert. In that movie, they destroyed the brain to kill him. Is that what they did? The brains, right. Brains.
I hit the brain. Oh! Get it off! Get it off!
The military is nervous.
How was your day?
Usual crap.
The police are confused.
Send more cops.
It's not a bad question, Bert. It's not a bad question, Bert. It's not a bad question, Bert.
The return of the living dead.
Okay, there we go.
So good.
So fucking good. So, Robert, plot rundown. You have the notes up, right?
I do too, sir. I got it right here. Plot rundown. When a bumbling pair of employees at a medical supply warehouse accidentally release a deadly gas into the air, someone farted big time. The vapors cause the dead to reanimate as they go on a rampage through Louisville, Kentucky, seeking their favorite food. Brains! Brains! Send more paramedics.
That was pretty good, bud.
That was really good.
Again, I've watched this quite a few times. Just like a lot of fucking times.
On the spectrum of 1 to 100.
I would say
past the 100 mark.
This is probably my most watched zombie movie of all of them.
This,
mine.
Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead for me.
Dawn of the Dead for you?
Actually, Day of the Dead, because I like that.
You see, I
God
hated
damn,
Day of
dude,
the
I
Dead.
can't even think.
I hated Day of the Dead the first time I saw it, but after watching it again and again, I really, really liked it
It's
a lot more.
so good.
Didn't they have a remake with fucking Nick Carter or some bullshit?
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
Yeah, let's not.
There's
We're
like
not going
there's like
there.
a couple.
That's like
remakes.
F tier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking A.
This movie's great. Of course, it features Tom Matthews of Friday Part 6 fame.
And
Never Hike Alone.
no, I mean also well, there's other Friday the 13th alumni in this.
Only one other, right?
No, two.
What's the other two?
Yeah, he's right.
Demon from
Come on.
Part 5 and Vic from Part 5.
Yeah.
He's suicide.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, enchiladas, man.
You didn't know that? Come on.
Them enchiladas.
Them damn enchiladas.
Oh.
Hey, baby.
Yep, there you go.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Every time I
Which,
think of
can I say I'm glad he lasted a lot longer in this?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he lasted pretty much to the end.
Wait,
No,
Mark
he was like the first one.
Venturini. Who is that in Part 5?
Vic, the one
Thought it was
the one
Vic,
that killed
the guy who fucking
Joey.
whacks the hell out of Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, the one who started the whole fucking thing.
You know?
I keep forgetting about that guy.
Well, he was
you know,
only in
you
it
can't
like
do
2
that,
minutes.
Vic. You can't do that. That's not nice. Don't tell the girls, but I got some chocolate.
Poor special Joey.
Oh, poor boy. Poor boy. So, guys, Chad, what do we got for notes?
No. Let's do what we always do. Let's do a quick run through of everybody. Like what
Okay, this isn't my favorite zombie movie. It's a good zombie movie. I'd say it's up there for top 3 easily.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not a big fan of the fast-moving, unkillable zombies. So
I like that aspect a little bit.
The reason they did that in this because they wanted to bring something a little different to the table.
okay.
That's
it's definitely bleak. I'll say that. Like, even though they had a comedic tone, we like the fact that literally whatever you fucking do, you are not stopping this shit.
No, by no means.
Yeah, that's for sure.
and the way it ended, it's like, oh, let's just nuke everybody.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So I was gonna. That's not my big question, but was that supposed to be a nuke?
Yeah.
Or
Dude, it had a radiation symbol on it.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know. I just expected a way bigger fucking blast.
No,
I mean,
it
I
wasn't
understand
in the
it was all
budget.
little-
It's a low yield one. It's
I mean, that's true. You had to have that stop motion animation of the fucking missile loading. You didn't have to have that at all. You could just been like, let's have more house explosions.
and the really, really shitty model of Louisville, Kentucky. Like, it looked like it was made out of fucking paper mache.
Yeah, right.
Probably right, too.
They spent all their budget up until that point, and they're like, shit, we forgot about the fucking nuke, man. But no, this is like, I would say, like, I don't know, probably my 3rd time viewing this. I like it. The first time watching it, I was really thrown off with the fact that, like, okay, these have to be the smartest zombies, hands down, out of any genre of zombies. I would have to say, like, they legit talk, they express emotion, they can feel pain. Like,
This was the first zombie movie to do that.
what's that?
This is the first zombie movie where they actually show that. Before that, they were just a whole slow, lumbering, mindless
Right. Now, unlike TJ, I actually really enjoy the fast movie. So that's like my favorite part of that is like they fucking run. But I don't know. I'm more, I stick a little bit more with the newer stuff, actually. 28 Days Later is still probably my top one, if not like, listen, man, I love the classics, but that one is, I don't know, just something about those two movies, just the way they were shot, just the fucking, they weren't zombies, but you know, they were all that bullshit.
Bobby, quit watching Family Guy.
No, I had to.
Oh God.
He can speed on the close on buddies, Nina.
Okay, so where were we? Okay.
Yeah. So we could hit probably those notes because everybody pretty much said we all kind of liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, can't even. Yeah,
it's good for what it is.
It's better than a lot of other zombie movies out there, dude. There's a lot of trash.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a lot better than the second one. The second one went too slapsticky in comedy for me.
The second one is just pure fun to watch. Don't go in expecting the same thing. That I can say.
I actually saw the second one before I saw the first one.
What number is Rave to the Grave?
4. No.
Yeah.
All I've seen is the ending in it where there's
this is 5.
Where there's a fucking zombie with a cardboard sign saying "Rave or die" or you know, "Rave or bust" or some bullshit, and like nobody's picking him up. Then it's like sad zombie, then just walks. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
hey, it is the decline of the franchise. What little franchise this had.
I would like to make a little note though. After I watched this, I hopped onto YouTube just to like watch the trailer and shit before we recorded today. And somebody loaded up Joe Bob Briggs' Monster Vision coverage of this movie when he did it.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. He actually had Linnea Quigley interviewed her. But like watching that, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, it's totally his thing, and we can't steal it. But I loved his like breakdown of the movies, dude. He's like 15 boobs. Censored thanks to TNT. And then like, you know, just like fucking keep going down the list. I'm like, God damn it, dude. I miss fucking old Joe Bob Briggs so bad.
See, I like the old Joe Bob Briggs before he even did Monster Vision when he was on the movie channel.
Yes. That's the old good.
Oh, see, I don't know if I even saw that.
I never saw that. No.
That's how I saw the first Evil Dead, was through on TMC, hosted by Joe Bob Briggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's actually how I saw Army of Darkness was the Joe Bob Briggs.
I heard that on the show. That was good. So yeah, he was my first introduction to the original Evil Dead.
That's pretty sweet.
Dude. Hell yeah.
That's a good way to go in, I gotta tell you.
I'm glad that Shudder's keeping them around too, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Did you guys watch the Halloween Hootenanny?
I did. I caught the last.
I was at a party, so no.
I didn't, but I want to interject here for a second. Just we talked about this in the chat, and I just want to tell to all of our listeners, yes, there is a version of Halloween where the television footage is incorporated back in. It was a limited edition DVDs put out by Anchor Bay, and it's also on the first Blu-ray set that was released.
We don't know if I have it or not.
I don't think you do. It doesn't look like it is, and all the stuff.
I do.
Which do you know which Anchor Bay? I think mine is.
I know which one he's talking about.
The Anchor Bay one actually says Halloween television version on the front. It has like a blue cover.
That's not mine.
Has Michael holding the knife up like this?
Yep, that's the one.
But I also have that version now that you said in the first Blu-ray DVD. I have that.
Nice.
We need to watch that version.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, boy.
You wouldn't know that the scenes were shot in 1981.
No,
they blended them very nicely.
Okay. So behind the scenes.
Right. Okay, so the first thing here. The character Ernie is thought to be a Nazi due to him sharing his name with Ernst Kaltenbrunner.
Oh.
There are also...
I could see that. Plus, he had a couple little German references here and there.
There are also character details that provide an indication of his past. Ernie listens to the German Afrika Korps march song on his Walkman while he embalms bodies, carries a German Walther P-38, has a picture of Eva Braun in his morgue. There's also a picture of Hitler in there.
Fucking A.
Was there?
Yep.
I missed that shit.
Right, it's behind him like almost the entire time when they first introduce him. It's like right beside the door.
I have to fucking watch it again.
First to the rainstorm coming down. Says the rain coming down is like, Ein Betrunkenen Soldat, which means a drunk soldier in German. Really knows his way around a crematorium. Yikes, that's kind of... and seems surprised and ashamed when he learns that the dead can feel pain. Dan O'Bannon in a DVD commentary mentions that Ernie was intended to be an escaped Nazi in hiding.
I see.
Oh, shit.
Which is funny because he speaks perfect English, so...
Nazis.
I hate these guys. Nazis. I hate these guys.
There is an article I am sending into the chat that I think we should cover before the episode's over. Just because it's something that's near and dear to Chad and I's heart. Anyway.
Oh, God. Tell me it's not Halloween 2019.
No, it is a list of Scream Factory movies that are going out of print.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Send that list. I need to get them.
Exactly. So we are moving on to the behind the scenes. Chad.
Right. Some of the zombie extras were paid bonus to eat real calf brains in the film. Dan O'Bannon didn't want the actors to do anything he wasn't willing to do, so he ate some of the raw brains himself first in front of them to show he wouldn't ask them to do something he wouldn't do.
No shit.
A smart director, I gotta tell you.
Yeah. On the back of Freddy's jacket, in the theatrical version, the words "fuck you" are displayed. After I didn't even know this until I saw that, because it's like written in cursive and you don't really get a good glimpse of it.
Yeah.
So, after realizing the shot could not be shown in case it was ever shown on TV, a second jacket was made that says television version and can be seen in a TV version of the movie.
All right.
Okay. That works.
On the DVD commentary, Dan O'Bannon claims he was surprised at how many women were in the initial audiences. Instead, if he would known there's more females, he would have had Freddie, Tom Matthews, get naked as well.
Oh, swoon, ladies. Swoon over some Tommy
We
Jarvis
had a
painting.
missed opportunity.
I wonder if his pod would have shrank. Okay, keep going.
According to Joel Shepard, Dan O'Bannon met her at a strip club where she worked as a stripper at the time. He initially wanted her to play the role of Trash, but she was, at the time, fed up of being naked, both on and off camera.
Yo, man, it pays the bills.
Yeah, so she suggested that she play the role of Casey, the party girl, since she liked to party.
Hell yeah, man, let's party!
I love to party. I feel like they all like to party, honestly. That's kind of a...
Oh, it's in the song.
Party time.
I can't remember if this is in my notes, but the song Party Time is about a 5-year-old girl that gets raped and murdered.
What the fuck?
Right?
What?
Oh, well,
And I was listening to a different...
Maybe I should take that off my favorite song.
I was listening to a different version of that song today on Spotify, and you can clearly hear them talking about a 5-year-old girl getting raped and
Oh
murdered.
my god.
It's disgusting.
Well,
That's the most punk thing I've ever heard.
That is
Now I don't want to listen to that song anymore just because of that.
Yeah, that's gross.
That is
What
two
the fuck?
episodes in a row where we brought up some random pedophile rapist shit.
Which, by the way,
I'll tell you right now, people are going to start wondering what the fuck we're into.
I
and
never
it's going to
noticed.
go
Hey,
out real fast.
listen, this is our job, is to notice the shit in the movies. This is
And
what we
like
get
I
paid for.
I've seen
We get paid for this? What?
I've seen Halloween so many times, and I never noticed Bob said that either until you pointed that out. Yeah. That is fucked up.
Whoa. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, when shooting Trash's gravestone dance, she initially was completely naked and showed pubic hair, as was more the norm in the early 80s.
Is your Miss America?
Bush.
If not, I'll bring it up.
Okay. Chad and I have really cool stuff.
However,
You
producer...
have cool bush?
Bush? Oh, dear Lord.
So, producer Graham Henderson visited the shoot that day, and according to himself and others, threw a fit, yelling at Dan O'Bannon, "You can't show pubic hair on television," which they would have just censored it. Because apparently boobs are okay, but not pubic hair.
Bullshit.
What a dumb thing. So they sent Linnea Quigley away and had her completely shaved, which she found more embarrassing than actually being fully naked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I
So
can see that.
Then they did another
Yeah.
shoot, to which he cried out, "Oh God, it's even worse. You can see everything." So instead, at this point, they sent her over to Bill Mons and William Stout, where they made a crotch piece that resembled the bottom.
Oh, let the lips hang. Come on.
So long story short, they made it look more like a mannequin than anything. So what you
They
see-
made her smooth.
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing?
He wants to lick that cod piece, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was glued on. So every time she had to go to the bathroom, they had to take it back off.
Oh, wow.
Oh, all right.
Hopefully it wasn't too strong of adhesive. Ouch.
Ow, that hurts
like
mentally.
A fucking pair of underwear or something she could just slide on and off.
Yeah, you'd see the seams though, as much as she moves around.
Slipping and slide.
True.
I'm going to hell.
Okay, so the lead pipe that Clu Gulager uses in the movie is actually made of rubber. He initially used a real pipe. But the crew snuck it away from him and replaced it with a rubber one, as Dan O'Bannon was worried about his frequent angry and violent outbursts. The guy was like a total fucking alcoholic and was prone to violence, I guess. Okay,
No shit.
Here we go. The eye test poster that you guys were asking about. In Bert's office, it says, Bert is a slave driver and a cheap son of a bitch who's going bald too. Ha ha.
That's awesome.
Okay, the part of Bert was originally offered to Leslie Nielsen, who wanted too much money. Then they offered it to Robert Webber, and he hated the script. They tried Scott Brady, who was too sick and actually died a year later. They finally went with Clu Gulager right the day before they started filming. So he was like,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was like a last minute.
That's a lot of leading up to this character. Jesus.
Fucking A, man.
Alan
But
Trout-
man, I'm not going to lie. I would have loved to see a version with Leslie Nielsen in it.
Make it all.
That would have been hilarious.
Make it
yes.
Make it gun. That'd be great. Alan Troutman said in a DVD commentary that one of the main ingredients for the tar of his costume was methocel. Methocel is a thickening agent used in milkshakes and also one of the main ingredients for the blob.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember that. Yeah.
Toby Hooper was originally slated to direct it, and it was supposed to be filmed in 3D.
Oh, that would have been sick, bro.
That would have been awesome.
Would have
I don't
been
know, I'm
one
not-
year before.
I'm not a big fan of 3D movies. They just don't work for me.
Texas Chainsaw 3D, homie. Do your thing, cuz. Continue.
I hate that line. I'm sorry.
Everybody hates that line.
Hey, it was not originally written with that line in it.
Exactly.
I know it wasn't, but
I just want to see the original version as it was scripted.
yes.
Unlike most movies that feature the undead, the word zombie is actually said in this movie by Tom Matthews during his discussion with Frank in the office about the whole Night of the Living Dead thing and how it said it could have been based on a true case because it depicted zombies taking over the world.
Sweet.
John A. Russo wrote a script called Return of the Living Dead at the same time George Romero was doing Dawn of the Dead in 1978. An independent producer, Tom Fox, bought Russo's script. He set up the production and gave the script to Dan O'Bannon. O'Bannon refused to direct it as it was written. He felt that it was too much of a serious attempt at making a sequel to Night of the Living Dead and did not want to intrude on Romero's turf. So it was rewritten and they added the humor in. In the early 90s, a longer work print version of the film surfaced that ran 24 minutes longer than the released version. I was reading a breakdown of the scenes. It's really not a whole lot added. It's a lot of talking scenes that really kind of probably would have slowed the pace of the movie down.
Right.
Okay.
So it's probably better that it was all left out. Tom Matthews got his ear pierced for the role of Freddy since the character's description specifically called for one. He later found out he could have had a fake earring attached for the role.
Okay.
Oh, one of those probably like fucking
Probably
little
the clip-ons. It's probably would have fucking been.
Okay, there are two versions of the song Party Time by the band 45 Grave. The band recorded the zombie version of their song for the movie's soundtrack, which mentions the events of the film but is not featured in the movie itself. That's the version I was trying to find today that I couldn't find. In the cemetery scene following Trash's dance, the band's original version of the song, which is about a 5-year-old girl beaten and raped and murdered by her own family, can be clearly heard playing instead.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's
that is well, yeah,
that's
as fucked
fucked
up
up.
as it is.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But there's so much shit going on in that scene, dude. How are you going to sit there and listen to those lyrics specifically? You know what I mean?
That's just fucked up now that I know the meaning behind the song. Ow.
Bro, if you want to talk about fucked up like music in general, we could go full like Norwegian death and just go way off on tangent on that shit.
This is true, but we can't do that today.
No.
The scene where Tina falls through a broken step was done without her knowledge. Director Dan O'Bannon had a false step put in while she was out to lunch, then told her to do a test run up the stairs. She wound up banged and bruised as a result, and also the reason why Tina didn't get up immediately and run in the scene. The film's German title is Verdammt, die Zombies kommen, which is roughly translated into Damn it, the zombies are coming.
That's awesome.
And the Danish title is Lingen whatever, I can't even fucking pronounce that, which translates to The Dead Don't Care, playing up to the comical aspect of the film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't even fucking pronounce it. I'm not going to try. TJ, you want to try and pronounce it?
What is it?
No. You fuck up on normal names. You couldn't say this. Director Dan O'Bannon was originally supposed to play Frank, and he wrote the part with himself in mind. But when James Karen came in to read for another part, O'Bannon was simply blown away and hired him on the spot.
Oh. And now, if I remember correctly, they didn't have any prior knowledge on part 6 when they hired Tom Matthews for Tommy Jarvis. Tom McLaughlin didn't have any idea that he did any horror movies prior to hiring him as Jarvis.
Oh, no shit.
Yep. Little factoid there for you.
Interesting.
Hell yeah.
Brian Peck, who plays Scuzz, also appears as a zombie who's clawing his way out of his grave. It was James Cameron's idea for his character to remove his wedding ring and pray for forgiveness before killing himself. Oh, sorry. In the crematorium. I gotta stop doing that.
Mike.
Every time I scratch my nose, I fucking hit it with my wedding ring. Mark Venturini, Miguel Nunez Jr., and Tom Matthews went on to have roles in the Friday the 13th film series. Venturini as Vic Fadden and Nunez as Demon in Part 5, and, of course, Matthews as Tommy Jarvis in Part 6, which we already discussed. Linnea Quigley's character was originally going to be called Legs, but was later changed to Trash, which, seeing as how she's like 4.5 feet tall, you can't really call her Legs anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
When they bring the cadaver parts into the morgue where Ernie is embalming the corpse, you can see a color caricature of Adolf Hitler and Admiral Raeder hanging on the wall behind him, further reinforcing the possibility Ernie may be an escaped Nazi.
Yeah.
He was packing. He's ready to go, you know?
Yeah.
He had that gun ready to roll.
They were coming for him.
He was on guard.
Didn't he have a comment? I didn't write it down, but it was something about like he was good at burning bodies or something. Like when they were first throwing the
They probably did. Dude, he's a Nazi.
He was
accepted.
Right.
You know, I don't think it was a comment of him being good at burning bodies. He kept asking questions of, well, can you get rid of the teeth? Yeah, I can get rid of that. We don't even want the bones. We don't want any of the ashes. He said, I'll turn it up hard. I'm a good burner. So he probably said it at the end of that.
Yeah.
He might have.
Keep going, Chad. I'm almost there.
Almost there.
The shot of Tarman.
3 more strokes.
The shot of Tarman melting through the glass panel was done with a wax face over the skull, and the heat was turned up to melt it. The glass cracking
Similar
was unintentional.
to the Indiana Jones.
Yeah, and the glass cracking was actually completely unintentional.
Oh, just added that little extra flair.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
God damn it, Chad. Stop hitting the fucking thing.
Is this on?
It's working.
Hello?
The shot of the skeleton rising out of the grave and opening its jaw was a major disappointment to Stout. He assumed it was a work in progress, not the completed effect. O'Bannon said he was so busy being disappointed by other things that he didn't have time to be disappointed with that. And then it went on to be one of the most iconic shots in the movie.
That's my life. Too busy being disappointed with something else to even recognize your disappointment with something else.
Fuck it. It's not even worth it.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Exactly.
John Russo received
Always.
story credit despite the only similarity to his original treatment being the title. His story was a direct sequel to Night of the Living Dead, taking place 10 years later and dealing with a trio of sisters being menaced by looters on the countryside when the zombie plague mysteriously begins again. The line where Frank tells Freddy about the skeleton farms in India. O'Bannon recalls working on Alien and having H.R. Giger request fresh skulls to aid his designs.
Jesus
Huh,
Christ.
okay.
Of all people, you call the fucking weirdo.
Yeah, right.
He said they were wrapped in plastic just like that, and they were the most beautiful skulls he'd ever seen. They looked like works of art. The teeth were all perfect, and he was told they were ordered from India. So Tobe Hooper suggested the Skeleton Farm line, and a few months after the film opened, O'Bannon read a report that the government of India had stopped all deportations of skeletons for medical purposes. And he's not entirely sure if the timing was coincidental or if it had something to do with that.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to do something with that. I mean,
Okay, my last thing. Return of the Living Dead invented the popularized notion in the public conscious of zombies eating specifically brains, as opposed to simply flesh.
Boom,
and the
pop
zombies
culture.
grown brains as they walk. It is also the first film to ever show zombies being able to run, as well as being able to speak, and being in possession of more than just base animal instincts. And a critical scene in the movie, a zombie who's killed one of the characters is tied to a table, and explains that the dead seek brains because eating brains makes the pain go away, the pain of being dead. And it is a popular misconception that George Romero invented this specific trait as part of his Night of the Living Dead series. So basically, it's a common misconception that George Romero was responsible when exactly the opposite is true.
fuck! Okay.
Of course.
Romero hates the whole running zombies and talking zombies.
So do I. John, what's your question?
Oh man, I got one.
Go for it, John.
Well, let's start out with the small one that Chad just kind of tackled a little bit. Why brains? Yeah, she says it like, you know, the one zombie explains it helps the pain. Like, why?
Because if it was penis, it'd just sound like a thought. Penis.
And then they would all just be raging whores, you know?
Right.
They're coming. Who? The whores. They're everywhere.
Great. So Linnea Quigley, when she pretty much said the precursor to her own death, where she talked about like what she was afraid or how she was afraid to die. So my question is, if she was pretty much okay, understandably they only went for the brains. She didn't look, besides all grayed out, she didn't look like she was really attacked.
Her from the neck up, she had a prosthetic on, which was what she did. I think they wanted to keep her body and stuff, you know, because.
But she kind of looked more like a vampire or anything. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
again, it was the '80s, and it was to showcase her body at the time.
Yeah, which, you know, I appreciate and thank you. As I'm sure the rest of us
I
do.
much prefer her pushing lipstick into her nipples, but that's just me.
Really? I don't know, man. I thought she looked better.
Demons, yeah.
Listen, you know what? Even with the weird, like, red wig on or whatever the fuck she was wearing, dude, I think she looked better in this one than she did in that. I don't know. She looked a little coked out maybe by the time of night.
Hey, we're talking about Linnea Quigley, not Monica Kenna here, so chill.
No, he's a cook, not meth.
God
Hey, man,
damn, we're
at
so
least-
fucking mean.
At least in this one, we got to see her ass versus Demons. You only got to see her titties.
By
You
the
got
way,
to see her
by the
titties
way,
a lot in
this-
this one.
This is our third Linnea Quigley nude scene since the show started. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yep.
All righty. Hell yeah. Okay, let's. Okay, so it seems as the mortuary is pretty much open and running for business, right? But yet it's right next to a cemetery that's completely closed and like ramshackle. Does that seem a little?
Here's the thing. Budget.
No. Listen.
Okay, now, okay, I understand that could be okay. Now, what if
I just thought it was funny because
a lot more people are getting
so-
cremated at this point.
That's true. But I was just going off the fact that
and just because
now,
you're
granted,
getting
when you
cremated,
saw that,
well, just because you're getting embalmed there doesn't mean that you're going to get buried there. It just might be a demographic, like
that's true.
by happenstance.
Okay, now,
right.
Technically, any cemetery probably has a room like that. You obviously don't see it, and you never will. Think about it that way too.
I have an interesting question for you guys.
Shoot.
Why did some of the people who were attacked by the zombies come back and others didn't?
Brains.
I think they probably. I would have to say because the amount of brains they're eating.
Because
so like the dude in the fucking ambulance driver, he was fucking scalped clean, dude. Like there was nothing left.
Yeah, but you think the same would have happened to Linnea Quigley, but she came back, and also the
right,
cop,
and she got jumped by what, like she said, 10 dudes,
and
you know?
the cop came back.
Yeah,
but
this is true.
Suicide, who only got bitten by Tarman once, and Scuzz, who was bitten by the torso, they didn't come back.
Yo, Suicide's bite, by the way, that was fucking weird looking, was it not? Like it was like it was just mushy.
It was right in the head.
I kind of like the sound effect they used. It sounded like somebody biting into a candy apple or something.
That's interesting. I never thought about that, but I like that.
That's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like somebody biting into a candy apple. There's a bit of a crunch and everything.
So actually,
looked like it too.
my last big question, and it might be an easy one to answer. I don't know, but it kind of goes off the one you just said. Why didn't the Tar Man attack Tom Matthews, or was it not Bert? Who the hell's the other guy there? Frank?
Frank, yeah.
Yeah.
Why, like, they passed out, Tarman just completely nonchalantly just walked over them and, like, hid until the other teenagers came down.
Well,
I don't know.
They were probably already dead by then. The gas probably killed them and just reanimated. It took them.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Were they already dead, or just because they were already infected with the gas, like maybe their brains didn't seem appeasing?
I don't know. Maybe the gas actually killed them, and then they just reanimated, and it took them a while for the body to kind of catch up to that. We don't have an answer for it.
Why are we trying to explain the physics of zombies and the virus? Like,
because this is the most fun part of zombie talk.
This is what people want to know.
Dude.
This is what
Do you not remember, TJ?
For.
This is how you got me involved in this fucking show in the first place, dude. Is when you wanted me to do a question of the week, and my first question of the week was, what is the scariest type of zombie outbreak that you guys think it would be?
You want to talk about zombie outbreaks? Let's talk about the Resident Evil T virus. You want to talk about
Are we talking about like the whole tier, like all the viruses they unleash, or are we just keeping with the
Let's talk
OG
about
shit?
T virus is the one that we see.
Are we talking video game or movie universe?
Hold on. T virus is the one predominantly featured in the fucking movies. Okay? That's the one that we see all the grotesque transformations. Now, I'd say of all viruses that we see, zombie-esque, mutant-esque, I think the T virus is probably the craziest of them all because they mutate them into all different forms. Now, one could also argue that the xenomorphs and the markers and is it xenomorphs? No, necromorphs.
Yeah,
xenomorphs.
You're thinking of Alien.
Yeah, necromorphs and Dead Space are also similar to that, as they all take on different types of forms and stuff. But
I would say that's questionable. That's more hive mind bullshit.
That's like in a simulation type thing.
Well, yeah, it's more like, so remember the whole concept
but if you get killed,
Dead Space, you had to go kill the hive mind.
Yeah, but no, you had to shut down the marker. You had to shut down the marker. You didn't have to kill the hive mind. You had to shut down.
Yeah, but that hive mind came out, and you had to kill it, took it out, and then
I
the whole
see
thing
it as the marker was kind of like radiation, infecting people as it's put out as a signal. That's how I saw it. And if somebody dies by necromorph, then they become a necromorph. So I saw it as a virus.
Well, yeah.
What you're thinking of is like a patient zero type thing. So you guys want to talk about zombies and talk about this. Here we go. We'll get into logic and theory here. So T virus is a virus. So it would spread by contact, transmission, stuff like, touching fluids.
Saliva, bite, all that good shit.
The markers in Dead Space, I say it's also by transmission like that, by touching and stuff like that, but also by radius of signal. How close to the marker?
Hold on. Let me just stop you right there. The T virus in the original Resident Evil, we're talking the movies, right?
Yes.
The T virus in the original movie was an airborne virus to begin with.
Right. He broke it. It made it.
But once it's airborne, it then can become transmitted through scratch. But
yeah, it probably mutated once it hit host body.
But on top of that, if T virus is directly added into the already infected thing, that's where the more mutations happen.
Wesker.
And it might even become more self-aware.
Wesker.
Things. Exactly.
Yes.
Dead Space, though, I don't know, man. I've always looked at it more kind of like straight up The Thing. Like it's all just one base entity,
but the thing
all connected.
Okay, see, I never saw it that way. I always saw it as kind of like I told you, like a broadcast,
did you play all through the whole series?
Yeah, 1 through 3, and then all the DLC.
Okay, so the 3. I mean, by the time you got to the end of 3, you found out it was literally the moon was just making moons, to harvest to eat it, which is fucking insane, and awesome. But the fact that it's like, oh, the fucking moon's a monster. Great.
I always saw them as you find markers, you turn them on. Anybody within that certain radius that is afflicted by the signal that the marker puts off is now becomes a necromorph, and then the virus spreads from there. That's how I always saw it, rather than it being like an infection of some sort. Rather, there's a point of origin.
I saw it more as an infection.
Okay.
I always saw, because every zombie movie that I've even watched before, like you started to really fuck with what was what. Mm-hmm. It always seemed to be an infection. There was never a release of any bullshit. It always seemed like an infection. Like Night of the Living Dead seemed that way.
Okay.
Dawn of the Dead. So because all those old movies, there was no explanation.
I'd say one of the movies that does the airborne thing very well is The Happening. It's not so much a zombie virus as
no. Come on, no.
You know what also does it? Also, it's not necessarily zombie. I Am Legend.
Okay,
with Will Smith. They do it there too. But in that one, there's a vaccination for it. So you can be immune to it.
It's another zombie type thing, though. It spreads with the transmission spreads with touch, bite, kill, stuff like that. So.
And by the way, the original version of I Am Legend, they're vampires.
Omega Man.
Omega Man
Even
and the Last
story.
Man on Earth. Yeah,
and the original story, they're vampires.
Yep.
And I believe that was one of the first movies that had the first interracial couples in it as well.
Oh, damn.
Fuck yeah, Charleston Heston was pulling that shit out.
Getting that. I can't even say.
He's just slamming it on the table. Just.
Oh, dude, old school Charlton Heston would have fucked anything that moved. Where the hell did John go?
He's changing angles here.
Apparently, I slapped it too hard against the table.
Where were we?
Shit.
Okay.
Stop slapping that shit, boy.
So away from our sidebar of viruses, transmissions, and the zombie virus, any more questions? Because we're not going to do a whole episode on fucking zombie viruses.
No, we can't. Yeah, no.
We could do a whole series on zombie movies and still not barely scratch the surface.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
But that was just kind of a taste to all you gorehounds out there that, you know, there is a bunch of different types of ways, you know, this whole zombie epidemic that they portray in these movies. There's just so many different ways that they can do it, and there's so many different ways that it's been explored. You know, a movie that we haven't seen is something it kind of explores the back half of a zombie apocalypse. One that, you know, the story of redemption, where you start to see the virus go down, start to go away, and you kind of see the people overcome it. We always see the downfall. We never see the rise.
That's true. That is true.
I don't know about that because
Resident Evil series felt like it was trying to.
No, we're not. I'm talking about a movie, not a goddamn series that comes full circle. Like
oh yeah, that's fair.
Land of the Dead was kind of leading up to that.
But you know,
what about Fido?
Fido? Never.
Fido.
I haven't.
You never watched it? Oh, dude,
I never watched it.
It's fucking hilarious.
The ending of Shaun of the Dead. The ending of Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
With that.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Serious.
No.
I want to say 28 Weeks Later had something to do with it.
No,
it didn't. I never saw it, so I don't. I thought
what 28 weeks. Like it tried. It tried like cleaning it all up, but I continue it going down.
Okay,
but,
like I said, I haven't seen it, but I thought it kind of did. And I know they're still trying to make a third movie out of that.
Oh, dude, yeah, I think they said fuck months. They're just going to 28 at this point.
Yeah.
Which I'm down, dude. I love that series.
I liked that it was completely different. They weren't really technically zombies. That's what I thought was kind of cool.
There was you know, I never watched the original, but I did watch, which is a zombie-esque movie, but they're not.
I can't hear you. It keeps cutting out on this end.
Yeah.
The Crazies.
Oh yeah,
wow.
I love that movie. That's
That
a
was
George
really good.
Romero classic right there. I love both the original and the remake. Now,
I've never seen the original, honestly.
okay, that's what I'd like to do another one. Chad, you probably agree with me that I am a huge George Romero fan, and that is a understatement. Crazies and the Crazies remake. I will touch on them quite briefly. Both films super effective in what they're trying to portray. The second one's super modernized, and I'll say that in the best way possible, as in the scares are effective.
Mm-hmm.
Now the original, the story, you cannot fucking beat it, because oh my god, it's just the way that they set it up. It's just like that small town thing that they introduce you to, and then like everybody is crazy. And then it's kind of like, it puts that paranoia aspect that they have in The Thing, kind of like an early version of that.
That is something we absolutely need to cover.
Yes.
We'll put that on the schedule somewhere.
Yes.
Probably shortly after the first of the year, we'll do that one.
Hell yeah, dude, I'm down for that.
Always gives us that opportunity to do remake sequels. Again, next year is
The
Gore N More's sequel-a-thon. And then this, also, Chad, since at the end of the episode you announced the Christmas event, do you remember the name of it?
Was it our Christmas extravaganza?
Yeah, with the reclaiming of John Dransack's manhood.
Oh,
with the nutsack presentation from
God,
Jen Dransack.
we should do a live stream something.
Do a live stream.
Yes, come on.
Like TJ's live unboxings. We'll do that.
Have John in a tux and Jen bring him like on a pillow his nutsack.
It's all wrapped up in a nice little pretty little package.
Okay.
I told you, man, they got to be ornaments.
Okay, so Chad's questions. Actually, we don't call them Chad's questions anymore. They're Gore N More questions. Favorite kill.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Douche of the movie.
Douche of the movie. I would have to say
Dude.
Oh,
Go ahead. If you don't say Bert,
Suicide.
I'd be.
Bert.
Really? You thought Suicide?
I think he was too douchey for me.
No, I liked Suicide, actually.
Suicide's like when
No,
you go to
dude.
Portland, Oregon, and you're like, hey, let's go to a coffee shop.
No, Suicide actually was more respectable than Lily.
I just felt like he was like trying to be edgy the whole movie.
Yeah, I mean, he probably was.
But he was trying. He was really.
You think this is
living
just
the
a costume?
Yeah, he was really living the whole punk thing.
That's true. He was. He really was.
You're right.
I wouldn't say he was douche. Ooh.
Bert, dude, for me.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. Bert.
Bert could have ended this shit well ahead of time.
Oh yeah. Oh, easily, buddy.
Yeah, I think I would agree because Bert was more concerned about protecting his business than anything.
Right. Like, he didn't give a shit about actually people. He was just worried about covering his ass.
Right.
The whole fucking time until it came down. Which, honestly, the ending is like fucked up as it is. It's still comical just because you're like, oh, send in help. Boom.
Plus, Bert got called a stupid honky.
I forgot about that.
That is true. That is very true.
Oh, that was the best. That was my favorite line. I fucking love that. You stupid honky.
All I know is I laughed at Bert first cadaver there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And was it Frank? He was just sitting there crying. God damn it, Frank, be a man! As he's just sitting there like he's not watching him.
Can we talk about that Tarman's fucking head real quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, can we please? Yes. Dude,
Dude,
I love. That's one of my favorite looking zombies ever.
that and
History of
how
zombies.
smooth that effect was. You know, he's like, let's open that door and I'll knock his block off. So he does it and fucking his head disappears. As soon as it connects to the bat, it's fucking gone.
You do see it on the floor, though.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's
his mouth is moving and shit.
But he literally, as soon as that bat connects, that fucking head is gone. Fucking Audi 500, fucking gone. You don't know where it goes. It just fucking bam, and they take off down to the fucking basement. It's just crazy.
And I just gotta say, I love the fact that they coupled a comical voice with him because that is one fucking creepy looking zombie.
It
That
is
the fucking stuff of nightmares.
But even the comical voice, it doesn't.
And he's
I feel
creepy.
like it doesn't decrease from it.
The Tarman,
No, it really does.
he talks about how creepy it is. To expand on that tar aspect, did you notice the door that he was like pounding on?
Yeah, it was like all covered.
Yeah.
with
And tar,
shit.
like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
And I gotta say, I haven't seen the quote unquote Tar Man Returns in the second. Dude,
He does.
he
does.
looks like shit compared to the first one.
He makes a
There was
return in the
so
second.
good.
First of all, there is no return of Tar Man in the second one. Okay, there is no such thing.
Bullshit. Who the fuck's
No,
in the sewer
no.
then?
I don't know, but it ain't Tar Man.
It's fucking Tar Man, bitch. Go on YouTube.
Hey guys, how about you just save it for next year when we do sequel-a-thon?
There you go.
We will.
We will.
Oh man, dude.
You're going
This
down,
can
Mr.
go-
Train's cock. You're going down, boy.
This is going to be an interesting.
You know,
episode.
part of me. Okay, so we're gonna do another sidebar real quick. You know, we're gonna do a whole month of Christmas movies. We've already established this. They're gonna be a slew of B-rated fucking piece of shit.
Yes.
Now, do we want to start sequel-a-thon early with Silent Night, Deadly Night 3?
There was a third one?
There was 4.
There's 5.
There's 5.
Holy
There's 5.
shit. I've only
The Toy Maker.
2 of them.
Now,
DJ was just like, no, there's one more.
I don't think you understand. I love this franchise. And the third one features Bill Moseley as Ricky.
Mm-hmm. And you get to see his brain the whole
You
time.
can see his brain the whole time. And then the fourth one has Clint Howard.
Yep.
And the fifth one's The
Okay.
Toy Maker, if I'm correct. Which has nothing to do with the franchise after part 3. They're kind of just random films. But I really want to do part 3 because it's absurd.
Yeah, I heard it's really out there.
Part 2
And
is a
that's
gem.
saying something comparably to the second one.
Part 2 is a gem. Part 2 is pop culture. It is a meme.
I fucking love part 2.
Part 2 is, and we're literally looking. Well, we're looking at it right now. We have an autographed in the studio, an autographed 11x17. This is Garbage Day by Eric Freeman, and it is incredible. I remember that when we first started Gore N More back in the day, and we
How
shortly
have we
after,
not gotten him on yet?
I don't know yet.
We've got to try.
We will.
Yeah.
We have to.
Shortly after we did the episode, I emailed him, and he sent me an entire fucking fun basket of awesome
it was
stuff.
so cool.
It was incredibly cool. So
he sent these script pages that were from a completely different movie.
Really?
It's the same characters, but it's from a different script where they had more of a budget. Chad, that's the only thing Chad and I could figure out about
wasn't
it.
there some weird psychic aspect going on too?
Yes.
Huh.
It was cool. So anyway, yeah, back to the Return of the Living Dead. Favorite kill?
Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna go last on this one because I don't really have a specific kill.
Robert, what's your favorite kill?
Oh, shit. Wow. Okay, I got a couple. I actually loved the Tar Man going right for the fucking head as he comes out of the when he opens the door. And you just see him go brains, and he leaps right at his head and just starts taking a fucking chunk out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
then
like fucking ice cream on top, dude.
yeah. And then also, Trash, her death, everything coming out of the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are my two top favorite ones of that.
What you got, TJ?
I like when she's coming out of the mist. I you know what, that's gonna be my best scene. Favorite kill?
Oh, killing the homeless guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite kill. Okay, her mouth expanding. Trash again. Whenever she's taking on that paramedic behind the door, you kind of just see that special effect, that short of her just. It's just so cool because the effects of this movie are so fucking cool. So I'd have to say, Trash taking down that paramedic or whatever.
I think I'm.
Chad, what do you got, bud?
I think I'm gonna go with Scuzz when they're boarding up the windows and the torso just comes through and just bites his head. Just because, I really love the effect of the blood just spraying everywhere.
Yeah, that's true, dude. That's some good
spraying like
spray
a
on.
fucking garden hose that sprung a bad leak.
Ooh. Fuck yeah, dude.
So that was my pick. I really love the blood spraying, and yeah, that's mine.
I'm gonna have to say, besides the nuke, which I just thought was fucking hilarious. I don't know if I'm gonna have to say Frank's suicide. It might have not been like, the nastiest or craziest kill, but it was just I don't know. It was insane. Like it was just cool. Like fuck this shit. I'm taking myself out.
You know
what I mean? Like,
I agree with you on that because I found it actually more sentimental because he was just like, the fact that this guy is basically losing his life already and he just decides to fucking do it. I don't know why. I find that really ballsy.
Yeah,
and at the same
his
time,
last
like,
thought was, really
a zombie's killing a zombie. He's killing himself.
Well, I like that's why he ran out of the church too.
You've never seen that before, and you'll never see it again in a zombie movie.
Well, usually it's more so somebody gets bitten and then they.
Let's
just
talk about the last
saving.
good zombie movie, though.
Anything
What
from
would
the
that
80s
be?
or 90s, probably. I don't.
The last good zombie movie I seen was Train to Busan.
Never saw
it.
Never saw.
Okay, it's a different. Okay, think of like. Okay, all the zombies are in train cars and they have to get through the train. Yeah,
Sounds interesting.
Actually, that sounds like it'd be a good video game.
That was a Korean one, wasn't it?
I want to say it was. I
think it was on Netflix. I'll have to check it again.
I know it's definitely from an Asian country. I just don't remember.
There's
exactly.
subtitles, yeah. So
that's okay.
We all answer our favorite kill. Best scene, mine would have to be Linnea coming out of the fog. What about you, Bobby?
Best scene. Actually, when Tom Matthews and Bert, I never remember their names and I have it right in front of me, but whatever. When they're getting examined by the paramedics, okay, you guys have no pulse, you have no heartbeat, you have no temperature, and it's like, technically, you guys aren't really alive. And they're just like sitting there like, what do you mean no blood pressure, no pulse? Like
70.
I love
70
that.
What?
Yeah, right.
I love that. I love that because it's a full exposition of what's happening to them.
I think it would have been funnier.
And pretty much everybody in that room at that moment knows they're fucked. But
Right.
they know, but they don't know because they don't know what's coming up out of the ground.
Right.
When they did their little sidebar there, dude, what the fuck is going on here? Like, they went a little bit more. That wasn't pretty good. For mine, dude, it's kind of maybe the scene almost different times, but every time I fucking loved it. Was anytime somebody came down that trail, dude, and the zombies. I mean, they did it 3 different times, and they just, it was ambulance, cop, or 4 times. Fuck it, ambulance, cops, and then the whole train of fucking cops, dude. Like, I mean, it was essentially the same scene, but it was just better and better.
And they stopped sending cops after the newscasters. They're like, well, this doesn't look good down here, everybody. And they're just watching these people get eaten.
Wait, were they newscasters or was that a police helicopter?
I don't know.
I thought it was a police helicopter.
Was it? Okay, yeah, okay.
It was a police helicopter.
Well, that's even worse because the police just gave up.
Well, that's when they set the perimeter and everything.
Oh, that's right.
And then that's when I think they showed the cops getting all tackled down from when they were swarming around in the streets.
Yeah. Okay, so we all answered best scene?
I didn't. My favorite scene was actually the scene right after the acid rain reanimates the corpses and they start crawling up out of their graves.
Yes.
I always love a good zombie crawling out of its grave scene. But
it was so good they gave it to you twice.
Yeah. But which leads me to my only complaint about the movie was the lack of, I guess, zombie makeup on a lot of the extras.
Okay.
Oh, it was just like dirt smear?
Yeah, a lot of them, they just had mud caked on them and everything. It wasn't really noticeable until you see like a higher quality version of the movie.
Bobby, best zombie revival scene in a movie, hands down, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Morgan Moonscar. Absolutely.
Can't even
They
argue.
put a lot of budget into that scene, dude.
Wait. Here we go. This is not a question that we have on the list, but what would you say for this movie, since you just said it, TJ? You saw all these zombies pop up. Which one would you say was probably one of the coolest pop-ups of any of these zombies?
Skeleton.
There was quite a few. There was quite a few different ones.
The full
Right
skeleton.
at the beginning of right where they started party time.
Yeah. As soon as that
Yeah,
skeleton
dude,
mouth
great.
drops, you know shit's going down.
Yep.
It's party time!
I love it because all you see is the mouth go.
Yep.
Tear it apart.
And that graveyard, I mean, that's probably the whole reason it was closed. That thing was fucking crowded, man. Them graves were 2 foot on 2 foot to each other.
Yeah, they were really close.
Dude, that graveyard, the way it looks.
And the drainage issues they have. They clearly have some drainage issues.
You could go
on the
swimming
one
in that
main
fucking
highway
thing.
in Jersey. The graveyard is on one side and the other. Dude, when I say they're literally like a foot apart from each other, they're a foot apart.
I bet.
And
I would hate for a zombie apocalypse to start there because that highway and anybody on it is fucked.
By the way, speaking of, did you guys notice the name of the cemetery in the movie?
I was just going to ask that. Resurrection.
Yes.
Cemetery.
Yeah.
I was going to say, everybody, I want TJ or Bobby to answer. But yes.
Fucking named after a shitty ass Halloween movie, even though that came, 12 years later? Something like
Did
that.
the opening scene hook you in? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Best
It
hit.
was long, but I would say, yeah. I mean, dude, it was like a good 10, 15 minutes before you got to the title card.
Yeah.
So the next question's very simple. We're all going to answer Linnea Quigley, but I'm going to answer differently. Which is best
I know where you're going.
Best hits, hottest girl, and I want to bring this up. My pick is not Linnea. Chad, you want to talk about who my pick is?
Okay, so we were discussing this in the chat, and TJ mentioned that his pick for best hits in the movie was the pinup girl in the office of the medical supplies. And I said, "Do you know who that is, don't you?" He said, "No." I said, "That is former Miss America Vanessa Williams, who's now an actress."
And she's in a nude photo behind Tom Matthews' head.
That's why I said former Miss America, because those pictures were released when she was crowned Miss America. Then they found out that she did a nude pictorial before she became a professional. And she was
dethroned.
Yes, she was dethroned disgracefully.
Bullshit. What's more American than fucking getting naked pictures?
It's true. It's true.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. We have video here. Just nobody
So,
cares.
other than that, everybody agrees Linnea Quigley?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, did the score set the mood? Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
A damn good best song, Party Time.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Chad,
I hate to say that just because
the version used in the film, Chad.
It's still about the same thing.
The version used in the film, Chad.
The version used in the film still talks about the murder and rape of a 5-year-old girl.
They don't show that part, Chad. It's just party time.
Well, they don't sing it either, so, you know.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to say it's the song that Trash was dancing too.
Also, motherfuckers, in Halloween, the Halloween episode, you guys said you guys don't have a best song. A song plays whenever they get in the car.
I was pulling my hair out listening to it because I'm like, if I was there, I would have corrected you guys.
Wait. We didn't say that. Did we go through favorite song?
We
said
did.
there was no
On
song.
Halloween?
But there was.
We did, but I just said the score myself.
But you guys, wait.
Oh,
Bobby,
okay,
what song was it?
What song was it?
It was Don't Fear the Reaper. It was
There
Don't
you go.
Fear the
Yep.
Reaper.
I was pulling my hair out
that's
like,
a
no, there was a
killer
song.
Chad's like, this is why I don't want to miss it.
Exactly.
See now, here's the weird part is when I watched that movie again, like a couple years back, my brother was like, "Did they edit that in?" I'm like, "No, that's part of the movie." He's like, "I've never heard that ever." But yeah, Don't Fear the Reaper. So I don't know what I said for favorite song, but it's Don't Fear the Reaper.
You
for
guys
Halloween.
did, nobody
That's
said
what
song.
for sure.
Everybody said just the score itself.
Yes. So
Yeah, I don't remember. We didn't say that.
favorite character, Spider.
Oh God, no, mine. John, go.
Ernie. I liked Ernie, man. Like, he just felt like he was a good all-around character.
You fucking Nazi.
Whatever, man. He was still the only one who was kind of like, you know, I don't know. I felt like he held out the best. He didn't. He kept calm, and his banter between him and Bert I thought was pretty good.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Now you're on the spot, Bobby. Unless Chad goes.
Yeah, I know.
While Bobby thinks, I'm going to say I agree with TJ. I like Spider the best. He had the best lines. I try not to think about dying too much.
Also, how? Okay, I got a question. How did a blind Tom Matthews find the ladder and then climb up to the fucking roof?
On top of that, dude, that acid was pretty shitty, and that was supposed to be like the most volatile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that bothered me about this movie.
I was like, no, man, that should have melted like his whole.
So, blind zombie makes his way through a door, down a hallway, into a room. Blind finds a ladder, sets it up, climbs to the top, has enough balance, blind, to then bust open a door with a board in it.
Yeah, that was like a fucking 2x6.
Exactly. Think about the craziness. You guys want to bitch and complain about the demographic location of the fucking mortuary and the cemetery. Let's talk about the fact that a blind guy made his way through the fucking place.
Maybe his zombie sense
his zombie senses were tingling.
And the fact that, you know,
by the way, real quick, I'm gonna catch it. For me, it was Freddie and Ernie, the two of them together.
But the thing that bothered me about that though was instead of when they climb up the ladder, he just knocks it over. Fucking take the ladder up with you so you can get back down later.
No, you can get back down.
Oh yeah, I figured you could just kind of fall.
Seriously, like,
break his other foot too.
Yeah, you know,
doesn't matter. They all get rogued one at the end. So
Too soon.
Okay. Was it scary? No. Let
me answer that. I would say yes, just because, and I don't know why, but last night I'm sitting there watching it at the computer. I had my headphones on, and the scene where they're in the fucking office trying to call, and a zombie jumps through the fucking made me jump the fuck out of my own skin.
No, I love it when he's on the phone. So what's going on? It's dead. Help me! Like, he starts getting very hectic about it.
But yeah,
wait,
I would say
I'd like to note that as well. When he Bert Frank there, I liked how he did the old comedic scene of like shit.
John, you just cut out hardcore.
We didn't hear a thing you said.
You cut out.
Say that again.
Let me try that again. I was saying the part where Frank called Bert in the beginning when the shit went down. I liked how it was the old school comedic, like put the phone down, prep his hair, like, tidy his shirt, and then pick the phone back up.
Yeah, that was great. Does it
Bert,
hold?
We have a problem.
Does it hold up today? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it would.
The second one, no.
No. Well, they're following the success of their first one, and they relied too heavily on the slapstick, as Chad said before. Was the acting good or bad? I would have to say pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was really good.
That is solid. I would say it's a solid performance by everybody.
Cinematography.
There was no too over the top, and there was no too below standard.
Now, cinematography, I will have to disagree with this with anybody. I did not like the cinematography in this film. I didn't like the shots. I didn't like some of the shots, the way that they were set up. There were some things obstructing the view. And I will give you one shot in particular. When you're looking down the alleyway where all these cars are coming through, it is obscured by the tree.
A lot of trees, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
again, that could be a budgetary constraint right there. They could.
It is, but how hard is it to just move in front of the trees?
And let me just jump in on that with you. The scene where the girl was walking over to get Freddy over at the thing.
It was a small set. You can tell that by some of the shots.
But the scene where she's walking down the alley and everything, and it's like an above shot. The director said that he always regretted doing that. He thought it would turn out better than it did, and like if he would have done it with a close-up shot, he thought that they would have connected more with her character, and so he's always really regretted that shot above all others, but especially that one. He hated it, the way it turned out. So yeah, I think you're right. The cinematography could have been a lot better.
What about? I will say the only one cool. Kind of like when Chad said the first initial rain. And I mean, they show it again, anyways, at the end. But when they show the rain actually go all the way through the ground down to the feet, I did like that shot.
Yeah, that was a cool shot. Watching it go through the dirt. Yeah.
They liked that shot so much they used it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
The exact shot.
Same whole fucking scene. Up until the skeleton popping out of the ground.
Do you like the premise, boys? Yes.
Oh, yeah. I love a good zombie movie. And this was done right.
Take out the talking part? Yes.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the talking zombies. I'm with you on that, TJ. Like, that's just not my thing.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
But I do like it just because they wanted to do a different zombie thing.
Yes.
They were trying to separate it specifically from George Romero. And a lot of people probably know this, and some people probably don't. But the Living Dead, back when Night of the Living Dead came out, George Romero and John Russo were partnered, and they had some kind of falling out. So I think George sued him or something, but John Russo was allowed to use the phrase Living Dead for any sequels, and that's why George Romero had to use, just Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead instead of Living Dead, was because of the legal settlement between those two. So that's why this is Return of the Living Dead, and written by John Russo, because he wrote the book, back in the 70s, while he was allowed to use the Living Dead, and George Romero wasn't.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's the whole complete reason why they did the zombies completely different, because the whole Living Dead, they didn't want it to be connected to George Romero at all.
Well, that's bullshit. So speaking of bullshit, just kidding. Anyway, here is your ad break before we finish up, recommended to you by Dale Silva.
I'll be back.
Hello there, creepy ghouls. Do you like spooky things and horror movies? Then Cabin 13 has the stuff for you. Check out their selection of horror-themed props, pins, busts, action figures, collectibles, and more. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to visit cabin13.com and buy something, or I'll kill you. Marcio Charlie's Horror Costume Studios. Premium hand-sculpted latex masks, busts, and hoods. Everything is handmade and painted by Marcio himself. Be sure to check out his wide range and selection of products over at Facebook and Instagram at Horror Costume Studios.
Hey, you out there. Hey, listener. Take a look at yourself. Want to know why you look like shit? Because you aren't wearing Dewback merch. Take your ugly ass over to dewbackdiscussion.net and click on the merch tab. Pick up some hot fucking swag, then you can become a sexual Tyrannosaurus, just like us.
Come on down to Masked by Lance, premium Friday the 13th custom-made hockey mask down there in Tennessee by Lance McKinney. Find him on Facebook and Instagram over at Masked by Lance. Go order one now, boy. Yee-hoo!
Fucking love it.
Oh, God.
It never gets old.
I love our sponsors. Shout out to all our sponsors and listeners out there. We appreciate all of you. So it's time for the rating of Return of the Living Dead. I want to give this a 4.75 out of 5.
Really?
5.
Wow.
5.
I thought
Giving it a 5.
I was not expecting TJ to go that high.
Me neither. I was expecting a 4.
You just threw me a curveball.
I think he's hot. Wait. I think TJ's hot. TJ, are you high?
I'm good.
So, but you said 4.75, Bobby. What'd you say?
Bobby gave it a 5.
5.
Wow. Chad, what are you going?
I'm going to give it a 4. As much as I love this movie, like I said, the one thing that really annoys the hell out of me is the lack of zombie makeup.
I agree.
And other little things, but yeah, I'm going to give it a 4.
I will also go with 4. That seems, once again, TJ, you're throwing me off at the 4.75.
Yeah.
That is a 4.4, people. That is a 4.4.
That's pretty good.
That's very respectable.
That's one of our better
4
ones.
is good. I could live with 4.4.
I could live with 4.4. What are we doing next week, Chad?
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Well, while I pull that up,
Tell
why
me.
don't you talk about the thing you shared, the going out of print movies?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
yes.
we have
Yes, come on, because I need to know what else I got to get here. Got to
Scream Factory is going. Oh, well, a couple Scream Factory releases are no longer going to be in print. So here is a comprehensive list of where the fuck did it go.
I have it pulled up if you don't have it.
Okay, what's the list of the movies?
Okay, the list of titles is Blood and Lace, the double feature of The Curse and The Curse 2, The Dark Half, Demented, Dolls, which is actually a really good movie.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't think I've seen very many of the movies on this. The House Where Evil Dwells and Ghost Warrior double feature, The Lady in White, Lord of Illusions, which I didn't like the first time I saw it, so I really think I should give that a second chance. Because it's Clive Barker, so.
Never seen that.
Double feature of Millennium and Rotor. I've never heard of Rotor. Monkey Shines, which wasn't too bad of a movie. The double
Filmed
feature.
not that far from us, by the way.
That's right. Double feature of Murders in the Rue Morgue and The Dunwich Horror. Which the Dunwich Horror wasn't really true to the original story very much, which was kind of disappointing. The Nest. Pumpkinhead 2, which, by the way, we will be covering Pumpkinhead in the near future.
Yes. When? Tell me when.
That one is November 25th.
Oh, wow. That shit's coming up.
Yeah. Sunny Boy. What the fuck is that? I've never heard of that.
That's a new one.
Species 2. Double feature of Species 3 and Species The Awakening.
Oh.
And Squirm.
Okay.
Squirm. Yo, we got to review Squirm. I'm telling you. Squirm is a good movie.
Wasn't that kind of like wasn't that like Slither? Just
no. Well, no. What it really was is what happens is a town basically gets invaded by worms.
What the fuck?
They are man-eating worms.
Interesting.
Look it up.
So they're Hillary Clinton.
Pretty much. But no, seriously, look up the trailer. Look it up. It's a pretty fucked up movie. That or we got to review Ticks. One of the two.
Oh my god,
that's
dude.
kind of hard to find, though.
Wasn't that
I found it on demand one time, and I found it on YouTube. I'm telling you, it is possible.
Wasn't that like Seth Green's first movie?
Yes, it was. Dude, them things were fucking disgusting, and I showed it to some of my friends of mine, and they hated me for it, and I just went,
they hated me for it. He loved.
See, I remember the movie Mosquito more than Ticks, and they kind of came out around the same fucking time. But...
Yeah, Ticks was 1993.
Gotcha. I would like to throw out there, I finally got to, and not only did I watch it, but I watched it twice this week.
What did you watch?
It cut out on you again. What did you watch?
I watched Haunt finally.
Oh,
what did you think?
I fucking loved it, dude. Instantaneous classic. Want to go out and buy the physical copy. I was so jazzed up about it. I went up. God damn it. I'm like, I wish you watched it with me. So like 2 days later, I had to watch it on a Saturday with me. And so I was just like, I'm watching the movie, but I'm like watching her reactions like half of the fucking time because I just want to see like how she's fucking handling it. Because she hates chainsaws. She hates like tight spaces, dude. And holy shit, does that movie make you like, man, anybody who's ever been through a haunted house, that movie, those shit fucking feels the whole time you're watching it, dude. You feel the claustrophobia. You just feel the tenseness. Just like, dude, I was tense the whole time watching that. I'm not going to lie, man. It was fucking awesome. And I loved every minute of it. There was like I had one complaint. and I think it was an equal complaint with my wife and another buddy who I also have. Again, was the fact that she couldn't read backwards. Like she needed her little fucking pocket mirror. I think that's bullshit, but whatever.
Come on. It's not hard to read backwards. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, why she need to like have, well, I don't know. Other than that,
I can read backwards, but I can't say the fucking alphabet backwards if I'm drunk. Driving.
I can't say it backwards if I'm sober.
Right.
I was sober too, and the cop looked at me and says, "Say it," and I'm like, "Dude, I don't know what the hell you want me to start. I don't know if you want me to start with A or X. What do you want me to tell you?" He's like, "Okay, I get it."
No, but seriously, yo, if we reviewed it, 5 out of 5 for me, dude. That shit
It's
was
such a good.
great.
What'd you think of the hammer?
Dude, that wasn't like that was awesome.
That was
But
awesome.
honestly, my favorite part, and it's something I've always wanted, or like utilizing or any type of dude, the rat traps. When I fucking saw the rat traps on her hand, I was like, that to me makes me feel like cringe weirdly, like anything with like, dude, you know what I mean? Like that same just fucking makes me I hate it.
Okay.
But the Furies is on the list. So
you keep cutting out like a motherfucker. So that's going to signify as the episode is now over. Thank you guys for joining in on the Gore N More podcast.
Oh shit! Our next episode is Pieces, by the way.
Oh, it is Pieces. That's one of my picks for sure. It's time for more Italian horror, but it's not Italian horror. It's Spanish horror.
Yeah.
So it's Spanish horror filmed in Spain, supposed to be taking place in Boston, dubbed over by English actors. It is a great movie. I can't wait for you guys to watch it. It's going to be a shit show.
Oh God, is it? Oh, please tell me it's better than Just Before Dawn.
It is a lot better than Just Before Dawn.
Oh yes, it is.
So guys, thank you for joining us on another episode of the Gore and More podcast. This is your host with the most, TJ Bowser, signing off.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Crispin, saying, "See you, bitches."
This is Big Johnny D saying, "See you later, Gorehounds."
This is your killing machine, Bobby Moon, saying, "I'll kill you later."